falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Ready now is DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Strike one to start the at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slider, strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider.
Will leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees turned away early. Mets coming to bat. It's the Subway Series on MLB Network. And now, Jacob deGrom. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
No pitcher.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. 1 strike now from Cole. Grounded to short. He's right there. And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
No one on with 1 down, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Lifted in the air to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right. And that will end the inning. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Scooped up. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Next up will be Gleyber Torres, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Next to dig in, Gary Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hicks leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And it's fouled away. 0-2. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Jeff McNeil. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
So now into the box is James McCann. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in the grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Pete Alonso. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The second baseman, Javier.
Now to bat, Javier Baez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. This is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Mets leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Garrett Cole. 9, 1, and 2 due up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Conforto is there. 2 down. first pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Another one sent foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another 0-2 home. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Talked him up. VR over to his right. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jonathan VR. Hit on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's only 1 for 10. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
At the plate, Jacob deGrom. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. For 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Now the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings, 1-0. Ready to deliver, here comes the first pitch. Aaron Judge is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slow little roller to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions. Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Fly ball into straightaway left. Stanton giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next, it'll be Jeff McNeil. He singled in his first AB. No balls and a strike to count. 1 strike now from Cole. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, 2 down. And now here is James McCann. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Fouled away. Cole's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Rizzo waits on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Gleyber Torres, reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Up next, Gary Sanchez. He singled first time up. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. There's Baez, and there are 2 away now. Next to stand in is Gio Urshela. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he takes strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2. This one, 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
This is on the ground over to first. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And that brings up Javi Baez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. Solo home run there for Javi Baez as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Plate now, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Slapped hard the opposite way. but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. 5 innings. It's now 2-0 New York. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Garrett Cole stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
DJ LeMahieu stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. On the ground, a second for Baez. He's right there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now here's the first offering. Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Count remains at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Jacob deGrom, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
You could tell he caught every last stitch of that baseball. To be able to drive it out to the opposite field, he had to hit it right in the mouth, but it just was foul. It was a smooch late.
And the sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Stepping in next, James McCann. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the first pitch. Runner breaks for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. That just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Now back, left field.
First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me. Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Darren O'Day gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Number 56.
And now in the box, James McCann. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Now the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now back, the first base.
Next, it'll be Pete Alonso. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. Gloved by LeMahieu. And that's the second out.
Now back.
Here's Javier Baez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. 3-0. Now at the plate is Gleyber Torres. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Racing back, the right fielder. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Gary Sanchez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Torres stands at second with no outs. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Gio Urshela stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at the ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Slow roller left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Luke Voigt will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike one. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 1 for 5. Lifted into center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Number 63 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Dominic Smith will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Dominic Smith.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way out to left center. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Judge. He can't get there as it falls in. And he is in there.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit in the air to center field. Hicks is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Now the first pitch.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next up is Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Conforto is there, 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner towards second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet, and he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. New York led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Jacob deGrom is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you.